There's more drama in Rio as the Olympics continue, and in this latest soap opera story, it turns out that two swimmers got engaged. But did she want to say yes to this engagement or this proposal? Well, it's Chinese swimmer He Zi, and she got proposed to by her longtime boyfriend, Qin Kai. They have been together for 6 years. She's 25 years old, and he did this very public proposal, which some people found extremely sweet, and other people felt wasn't really the right time to propose. Now, she had just won a silver medal. He had won a bronze medal. And apparently, right after winning these medals, he decided to propose to her. She said yes, but then later on, she made a few comments that make me think that she's rethinking her decision to say yes. Now, here's what she had to say. We've been dating for 6 years, but I didn't expect him to propose today. He said a lot of things, made a lot of promises, but I think the thing that touched me the most is I think this is the guy I can trust for the rest of my life. But later on, she said,
well, see, even there, we've got a little bit of a red flag. Like, I didn't expect this. He kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I mean, I trust him. I trust him. Okay, but wait till you hear the rest of the story.
Later, she told the National Post, I didn't know and I didn't expect to marry myself off so early.
Oops.
I didn't expect this at all. I feel it is too soon to get married and to get a proposal.
Damn, drums.
So some people are upset because they feel like this is kind of taking away from her, silver medal win. Because right afterwards, obviously there was a press conference and there was very little, if any, discussion about her accomplishment. It was more focused on the fact that she had just gotten proposed to, which, by the way, is not surprising to me at all. People love that kind of stuff in the media. But at the same time, people get upset about things too easily. Look, it's not your personal life, it's her personal life. How about you let her decide whether she's upset or not? With that said, public proposals are the worst. They're the worst.
So I have strong opinions on this, and I suspect you guys do too. Let's do a YouTube poll on this one. So should he have done it or not? That'll be the poll that you can vote on the YouTube clip here. So, but here's my strong opinions. Number one, all these people who say like, oh my God, it took away from her moment. So partly true, this wasn't about him, this was about her, and he's inserting himself here into that. If I was gonna do it, man, I'd have a lot of trepidation for saying like, hey, maybe I should do this at a moment where she could celebrate the engagement separately and her accomplishment separately. On the other hand, no one would have been talking about her diving anyway, okay? Like, just keep it real. Well, okay, name me another diver. Unless NBC did this giant story about some American diver and their son who had leukemia and all this yada yada, right? And their dog that had 3 legs, whatever, right? Name me any other diver that you would know what happened and be like, no guys, today let's talk about their performance. That is not a conversation that happens around a dinner table anywhere in the country or in the world, where they're like, let's focus on He Zi's performance. How was that triple loop? How was it? How was it? Right? It happens at that moment for a second. No, the point in me being so animated about that is that now she's infinitely more famous.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
a good point.
It helps her career, whatever that career might wind up becoming. It gives a lot more spotlight on her win. Otherwise, none of you would have ever heard about her.
You know, Cenk, this is a typical male's perspective, right? It's up to the man to come in and save the woman and get her the press attention that she needs to be in the public spotlight.
By the way, you know who would have gotten even less spotlight? That dude who won the bronze, who's doing the proposing.
Right.
Like, nobody was talking about him. Now, all of a sudden, they're both in the spotlight. So, a little crocodile tears on that front. Now, the second part of this equation is, well, dude, I mean, you're putting her on the spot, and that's an uncomfortable thing to do. There, I'm with you, Anna.
She doesn't love him.
Damn.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. She just threw it out there.
She was 19 when they started dating. She's now 25. I've been there, done that. Okay.
Oh,
She's like, no, I don't want to marry you. Please don't do a public proposal. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. I have to say yes now. And now she's going to have to backpedal. Look, this is my speculation, right? But people change considerably between the ages of 19 and 25. By 25, you're a completely different person. In a lot of cases, not all. And so based on her comments, I feel like she's in a really tough spot and she's trying to find a way to get out of it.
Well, it's true. You're actually right. In 2020, she's already switching sports and is going to do backpedal on the in the Olympics in Tokyo. All right, no, seriously, she's going to get out of it. But she did the right thing here. Because if somebody goes and does the whole public thing, like, oh, I launched the balloons and and your face is on the stadium, Jumbotron, etc., you got to say yes. Just, that's okay. Afterwards, after you're all done, be like, hey, Dick, why'd you do that? Like, no, don't ask me in front of all of Shea Stadium. Is it still called Shea? It's probably not. It's probably like Bank Stadium by now. Anyway, so don't do that, but don't embarrass him in public, even though it's a knuckleheaded move to do this thing. But, to be fair to him now, there's all these expectations that society puts on guys. You've got to make it unbelievable, unforgettable. You better be doing something special. And so the guy's like, oh, I got it. I'll do it in the middle of the Olympic ceremony.
So today during the post-game show for members, I want to talk a little bit about how I got proposed to, and I'm gonna share the lowdown on what I really thought of the proposal.
Oh, you know what? I will match your proposal story. Mine includes something called an unfortunate kiss.
Ooh.
tytnetwork.com/join to become a member to hear those stories. But right now, I vote no. He did the wrong thing, and I get why he did it. I'm not hating on him. I don't hate the player.
Place.
I hate the game.
Yeah.
In his case, literally. But I think he did it out of the right place in his heart.
Of course.
It's just misdirected, and he shouldn't have gone this way.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
She's going to say no later, big guy. I'm breaking it to you now. Can you be part of independent media without being a member of the Young Turks?
Hell no, you can't!
Join right now. Be the independent media. Be the Young Turks. tytnetwork.com/join.